Our Father, what in heaven, hallowed be thy kingdom.
Na patra tungiyotu, Yesu nanu rakisidanu, Yesu.
They call me Chikappa, and afterwards I really enjoyed them calling me Chikappa, and afterwards the children need lot of love, and afterwards when we give a little love to them, I really find that they reciprocate in manyfold, and they are more loving than any other children or like any other children.
Accept is also part of the church, and there they are also part of the Sunday school. They come to Sunday school, they be with the children, they play with our children prays for them.
So as these children are growing, we send them to school. They are part of our church, they are part of our home here. Accept is not run as an institution but more like a family, a big family. They all call me Daddy, and I love to hear that. About 13 years back, I had the privilege of meeting men, women and children infected and affected with HIV and AIDS. As we were caring for adults all this time, back in 2005, there was one mother with two children. One of the child was positive, one was negative. As she was dying, the family wanted the negative child because of some property that they can get. But the positive child they didn't want. And this dying mother asked me, "Will you take care of my son?" That's what motivated me to look into the greater need of the children. And in a few days she died, but we took that little precious son, that boy, and we didn't have any children home or facility. With a small shed, we began this children's ministry. From 2005 to now, we have more than 20 children now, all precious children. Most of their parents have died of HIV or AIDS, and these children live here like their own home. and we have a dream for these children.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ನಂಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ, ಆನಂದ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬೆಳೆಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ನನಗೆ. ಅವ್ರ ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮತ್ತು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಆಸೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಅವರಿಗೆ ದೇವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಜಯಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ. ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು 6 ತಿಂಗಳಾಯಿತು. ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೊತೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಹೊಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋದೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಳ ಥರ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಅಮ್ಮ ಅಂತ ಕರೆಯೋದು, ಒಂದು ಖುಷಿಯಿಂದ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಓದ್ತಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೀತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ ಮಾತೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ ಇವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಇದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. ನಾವು ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೊತೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷವಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ.
My name is Irene Berger. I'm from Switzerland. I'm 20 years old and now I'm a volunteer at Accept. I came with an organization that is providing social years, and this organization gave me 50 projects, and when I read about Accept, and especially when I saw the pictures of the children, I totally fell in love with this project. On these pictures I just saw how happy the kids are. I saw their eyes full of joy, and for me it was so clear that I wanted to spend the next 6 months with these children. Working with these kids who are HIV positive or with other kids, for me it's the same. There's no real difference. All the kids are very interested in painting, music and singing, and it's always a lot of fun to do these things with them. And they learn quickly when you show them how to do it, and yeah, that's very good.
So we have children from say 3 years to 17 years, young people here. When we began taking these children some years back, many of the children were not living more than say 5-6 years in the beginning of HIV problem. Now, with good care, acceptance and loving care that is given and proper medication and care, these children are living longer. Who knows, tomorrow a cure may be found out for HIV.
I have been closely working with these children for last 2.5 years, so I see them every day, and these are the common things which they come at. I have seen them with, mostly it's the cough, cold, fever, ear pain, ear discharge, tonsillitis, and vomiting, loose motion. I think these are the common things which I have been seeing them with for the last 2.5 years. For these children to have a home, to have parents is very important for their growing up, for them becoming emotionally strong, for them becoming physically strong, because their health depends upon this also. And I think I'm sure that there should not be any fear attached to any one of us to adopt these children as our own children and take them into our home.
ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಮಾನಸಿಕವಾದಂತಹ ಸಂಗತಿಗಳು ಅಡಕವಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಆಪ್ತ ಸಮಾಲೋಚಕರಾಗಿ ಅವರ ಹೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಬೆರೆತುಕೊಳ್ಳುವಾಗ, ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿಗೆ ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಆಪ್ತ ಸಮಾಲೋಚನೆಯಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಆದರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆಟ ಆಡುವಂತಹ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಒಬ್ಬಂಟಿಗನಾಗಿರುವಾಗ, ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿರುವಾಗ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ಬಹಳ ಆಪ್ತರಾಗಿ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗಿ ಮಾತನಾಡುವಾಗ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೀತಿಯನ್ನು ಅವರಿಗೆ ತೋರಿಸುವಾಗ ಅವರು ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಂಗತಿಯನ್ನು, ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಸಂಗತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊರ ಬಿಚ್ಚುವಂಥವರಾಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು, ಈ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಆರೈಕೆ, ಬೆಂಬಲ, ಆರೈಕೆ. ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಅವರು ಎದುರು ನೋಡುವಂಥವರು ಆಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ.
As children, they need love, they need a family. That is where the Accept came forward and adopted them in such a way that they were given food, they were given medicine, they were given medical care, and also they were also part of the community here. as you know, the children needs community, the children needs love, children needs care. So here the staff loves them, takes care of them, and so in that way a community is there where they are integrated in that community and where they find joy and happiness, and people come from the church, play with them, be with them, take them out for picnics, and in such way they are part of that community. So it is very essential. They need love. They are all us, like any of us who needs care and support. And that is where if somebody comes forward and then takes them and gives them a homely atmosphere, that will enable their life and that will make their life more meaningful.
This is where the concern for foster parents adoption comes. We had a family who came here a few years back and adopted one of our child. That was a great joy to see that there are loving parents, families willing to take these children. So now, as these children are growing, they are finishing their school, we wanted to teach them some trade and be able to live as normal a life. But institution is not the best place to keep these children. My dream and desire is to see loving Christian families who know the love of God come forward and take these children as their own and give them an opportunity to live as normal as possible. My humble request to those who are listening to me, if you have the love of God poured in your heart, you and I need to show that to these children. So come forward to give them an opportunity to be these precious children, to be maybe one of them to be your own child, and give him or her an opportunity to challenge the evil of the society who reject them and give them an opportunity. When you share that love of God, you will get great joy from that. This is our desire. These children are studying, they are growing, they are able to work, they are able to live, and what you give them will in turn give you great joy, much more than all the materialism this world can give. That is my humble request to you as you see this film, this presentation. See, according to the Bible, the Word of God, a person's value is not based on whether they have a virus in their body or not. We all have different problems in our body, but a child is a child. We wanted to give that child, even if the child is tested with a virus that he or she inherited from her parents, still it's a precious child. So that's the value of a human being, created by God in His image, a child who has precious value. Give that child an opportunity to live normal.
ನಾನು ಮನೆ, ಆಫೀಸ್, ಚರ್ಚ್ ಕಟ್ಟುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನನ್ನ ಕನಸು ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕೆಂತ ನನಗೊತ್ತು. ದೇವರ ಕೃಪೆಯಿಂದ ಇದು ಸಾಧ್ಯ.